Hello, and welcome to Draw My Life with Arend Bitenheis. I know you guys are probably saying, that's so 2011. Well, you know what? I don't care. This is my Draw My Life. I can do it. I'm going to change the name. Draw My Interesting Life and Stories, because my life is really boring. So there you go. So I was born in January 7, 1998 to be exact, for all the people that want to try to steal my identity. I have it in here. I was born to my parents. Probably the best thing that ever happened to them. Like, really. I'm such a great child and everything. They should be proud of me. And as a child, I did so many great things. I think I made a lot of great relationships with those people I met. Like, I'm pretty sure half my neighbors hated my guts. I think I was just, such a great kid to be around. They got so jealous that they hated me. Or they just got extremely annoyed by the stupidness that I exhibited. And also, dogs. Man, I pissed off so many dogs that some of them attacked, and I'm still scared of dogs sometimes today. So ever since I was a kid, I've been doing great things, I tell you. Like when I was probably about 6, I decided that I wanted to show off the neighborhood my favorite pair of boxers, and it was glorious until my parents saw me, and then I got in a lot of trouble, and my neighbors saw me, and people still remember it today, and it's really embarrassing, but that's besides the point. How many people can say that they went outside when they were a kid in just their underwear? Probably a lot, but we're not going to talk about that. So I live in Stethersboro, which I lived in as a child. We moved 12 houses down a few years ago. Kind of lame, but whatever. And in Stethersboro, though it may not seem like it, the huge Dutch community that we are, there is lots of backwoods trails and trees. Now, I wouldn't call it's not like we have acres upon acres, but we have a lot of places to explore. But the only problem with that is that they're all privately owned. But, when has private ownership ever stopped anyone? People are sneaking across borders and going, into people's yards and hunting on, non-huntable land all the time. So, we're kids, and we're obviously going to do that because, come on. Who wouldn't? One time, some of the people that own the land got really mad at us. So we obviously did what young boys do. We shot them with airsoft guns, and then they went and got their grandma, and she came and yelled at us. Well, technically, we only shot one of the kids once, and it was not all of us shot him, but she got really mad. And, when you're all holding airsoft guns, it's kind of like she can't really single out any one of us, so she just kind of yelled at us as a group. And, it was as soon as she left, we all started laughing, because, getting yelled at by, someone's grandma because they're not man enough to it's just funny. A lot of times we would go on people's land. So one time there was this really big mud hill that one of my friends got stuck in, and we had to help him out, get out, and it took 20 minutes. And so you come home covered in mud, and I tell my mom, "Oh, I was just at so and so's house." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure. That's why you're covered in mud." Yeah, Mom, that's why I'm covered in mud. We had a mud fight at his house. Yeah. Being on a lot of land that we were allowed to go on a lot of the land, but some of it we weren't, and so we found great hiding spots on the land we weren't supposed to be on. So if you ever need any hiding spots when you're in the woods of Stethersboro, I could hook you up. As a child, like I said, I did a lot of normal things like play Xbox and ping pong, and another thing that made my neighbors hate my group of friends was ding-dong ditching, which we did quite a lot when we discovered it at the ripe age of 12. And one of the times at a campfire, we decided to ding-dong ditch a guy, a father, I guess, and he came out in his bathrobe and used a lot of adult terminology on us kids when he didn't know who we were, and he didn't know who it was. He was holding a toothbrush in his bathrobe, just, cussing out these random kids he didn't know. He didn't know as we were underneath this bush just watching him, and it was really scary but really funny. And it was that is the most vivid memory I have as being a kid, is this guy just yelling into the road "Ah, I am important, you are not." It was funny. He was holding a toothbrush, and he was using it like he's gonna it's a sword, swinging it at the air, and that was scary, man. I never wanted to see someone in a back alley holding a toothbrush. And I don't know, Facebook's not very big now, but when I was first when I did this back when I was 12, Facebook was huge. everyone was getting Facebook, and it was like the cool thing to get now. I mean, now it's kind of lame, I guess. But we had a neighborhood Facebook page because all the neighborhoods had neighborhood Facebook pages if they were like good neighborhoods, I guess. And he made a thread on there saying like basically calling us like the next vandals and criminals. So at like the age of like 12, I was considered a criminal by a guy, and one of like a mom like got in there and basically kind of like called him out and said, like kind of defended us, and he got like he got wrecked. It was so funny. Like he didn't say anything. I don't think he ever posted anything again on our neighborhood Facebook page. I mean, besides being a complete boss when I was in school, like we played King of the Hill all the time when I like in recess, and I got in trouble all the time because in King of the Hill the goal is to push people off the hill. And so if someone cries, it's just part of the game. And so you don't know any better. And one question that people would always ask me, like when they're getting ice, to go, "Oh, did you do you get lost? Did you ever get lost?" I got lost once, freshman year at West, because West is way harder to figure out when you are a freshman than East when everything's the same on top of each other. Another thing about West is the ACT, which is always held at West, at least the ACT I've been to. And what I can never understand is how you're not allowed to have water. It's like they expect you to be like a camel and be able to like last 2 hours without water. Now they have like these little like a 5-minute break or an 11-minute break, I think. I don't know. But it's like they're scared you're like water's going to make you like superhuman or super smart and like it's got all the answers in it. I mean, I like imagine if you could actually like have like a nonchalant test, like, yeah, eat food, yeah, drink some water. I don't care. I'll play some music. I guess we're all just idiots. You can coin that phrase, everybody next 2014. Make sure you give me credit, because plagiarizing's wrong. Truth be told. I mean, just now watching myself and broadcasting, like right now, it is like just recording myself watching this. Like, I'm very sorry. Like, this is a terrible drawing. Like, I'm not an artist. I think you probably noticed that I'm not Vincent Van Gogh. But thank you for watching. Sorry about the terrible drawings. Peace out.